Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vertumna. And by that I mean I was a teenage exocolonist. We are leaving. This feels like a weird season to leave in, considering that the glow is such a huge toxin, and I have to imagine it's absolutely horrific outside the colony if it's this bad inside. But we just rested, so it's time to go do it. The muck hides interesting bugs and other treasure, for those willing to put their hands down the right holes. Are you? Peek inside that hole. +1 perception. Looks dark. Look closer, which requires a perception check. Put your hand in there. On second thought, no. Let's look closer. Another +1 to perception. You've stuck your hands down enough holes to know this. To know this one seems occupied. I ain't scared. You shove your hand in the hole and rummage around. Ouch! You got bit right through your ding-ding glove. Whatever was in there, it's not happy with you. Okay. I am punished. I'm punished for being... That's the difference between being brash and being brave. And now Vissa has learned that. You leave the path and sink through a strand of mush trees to one of the little sawmills dotting this area. It's a small but busy operation. 3 people feeding mush tree logs into some kind of machine, while a fourth one directs a 4-legged robot with a plasma saw mounted on the front. Stay and watch what they're doing, which gives us... we're getting a fair number of cards with gems on them at this point. But... No. I feel like I get something if I actually stay and watch, but... that card is so not useful for us. The second sun is beginning to set, and you're planning your route back to the gates when you spot Dis in the distance. He waves you over. Hi, Vissa, he says gloomily. He sighs. I wish we didn't have to go home. I wish we could stay out here forever. I'd miss my parents, I would be way too... Yeah, me too. I like it out here. What if... He begins. What if we didn't go home? Today, I mean. What if we stayed out and camped overnight? He gestures back on his back. I brought a tent, just in case, and a perimeter sensor, and I found a spot near the depot that looks safe. Yes, camp out. Okay, I guess no way we get in trouble, no way that... Camp out! We're at 95 rebellion. Fuck the police! This sets up the tent while you place the perimeter posts around the edge of the clearing. If anything trips this invisible wall around your campsite, at least you'll know about it. And then die. +1 bravery. Without even saying goodnight, Dis crawls into the tent, takes off his jacket and stuffs it behind his head, then curls up in a ball facing the wall. He falls asleep almost immediately. Crawl in beside him and pull a thermal blanket over yourself. You're exhausted from a long day of hiking in the jungle. Despite the excitement of being out in the wild at night, you quickly fall asleep as well. You both wake up to a blaring alarm, bright lights filling the campsite. It's a perimeter alert! Something must have triggered it. Dis sits bolt upright and looks at you with wide eyes. Should you go out there to check? Work up the courage to look outside. Let's go! Look at all these cards we get now. Oh, that second combat perk is so good. Oh, I'll do that. 4. Oh no. Never mind. He gets the +1. No! Okay, so that makes that a little more awkward. Get me anything. Yeah, I think we'll just go with that. 5. 1, 3. Oh no, 2, 4, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, okay. These both have gems. Oh, but if I draw a card that wants gems, that would be good to keep. Yeah, okay. Rather than get the pair bonus, let's get the flush bonus for that. Burning one of my gem cards, but that's okay. Yeah, there it is. If I'm trying to use my gem cards, I can go 2, 3, 4. that's why that's doing that. Okay. Oh. That. First one, figure this part out. Straight. Which one of these combinations? Okay, that combination gives me the better result. And that takes me up to 27. Put this here, that puts me at 29. That's definitely better. 8, 9, 30. 30 is probably the best. Oh, no! Okay. +1 bravery, at least. +2 friendship with Dis. You both carefully open the door and peek out through a crack. Nothing. Whatever it was, the lights and noise must have scared it off. Camping outside. A 3 with a gem? Yeah, I'll take it. That's a 4, actually, for us, I guess. The sun is almost up, and you are definitely not getting back to sleep after that, so the two of you eat soy rations and quietly watch the sunrise over the jungle together. When the surveyors open the gates and start prepping for the day, you pack up your gear and go home. You expect the worst, but nobody even noticed you were gone. You left the privacy curtain on your bed closed, and your parents must have come in late and left early, thinking you were asleep the whole time. You're lucky, but it also makes you feel a little sad. Yeah, that's a bummer. No, don't go home. Don't go... Okay. 47. Perception is now at 29. So we're now at 40 stress. I probably go back out. But first, because it's early dust, I'm proud of myself that I don't have to keep checking this. That's +4 friendship with Anemone. Gets us to 60. Yay. Getting those 2 red Xeno eggs is going to basically give us, that does give us presents for the rest of the year for Anemone. Ooh, what's this? We picked a yellow flower. +1 to a card change. Okay, that's gotta be what Tammy wants. Tammy? Oh. Tammy shades her eyes and squints up into the heat haze. Are you drinking enough water, Vissa? Must be so easy to get dehydrated when you're running around in this heat. She hands you a canteen of cold water. Here, take mine. I'll get another one. Here, I got your... Oh, nope. I was petting my cat. I shouldn't have been doing that. Have this. Aw, she squeals and dances. I love flowers! Even weird alien ones. And yellow's my favorite color, too. Yeah, we got there. +2 friendship. Yeah, bestie. I don't care what the scores say. She is still bestie. We can have more than one bestie. This is sitting in the bed of one of the expedition vehicles, tinkering with a bit of tech. He tries to hide it when he sees you, but it's in so many pieces that he only manages to shove some behind him before he gives up and glares at you mistrustfully. What do you want? What you doing? Dis squints at you. Promise you won't tell on me, he says. Promise! They weren't using it, he starts, already sounding defensive as he turns the biggest piece of the device over in his hands. It was just sitting there in command, so when they weren't looking, I took it. I took it, and no one noticed. Oh, I took it, and no one noticed! He seems excited about this fact. I think it's part of a communication device, he says thoughtfully. I'm trying to figure out how it works. I want to talk to the aliens. Oh, I don't have enough engineering to help. There's no such thing as aliens, you shouldn't do that, I'm telling. Just be careful. I'm here for this. Dis nods and fiddles with the device. Who cares, he says. People on Earth used to use stuff like this, thinking that would pick up the voices of ghosts, Dis says. But it was probably just radio waves. So I figure, if I'm looking for radio waves, aliens have to exist, he continues, quietly but with great conviction. They have to. Can't have this much life on a planet without some of it being smart like we are. He sighs. I just want to talk to them, he says. Maybe I'd fit in more with aliens than I do here. You should make some real friends. Well, you really don't fit in here. Anything is possible. We're friends. I'm going to support his dream. Anything is possible. Dis nods and looks outward, into the mushroom forest. Jeez. I know you're just trying to be nice, he says quietly. Even if you think we're really alone out here, and you're just lying to make me feel better, it's still nice. Poor Dis. I'm your friend, Dis. I believe it. Let's run back outside. Although I guess if I waited for next... I should probably wait for next season, since then I would have gotten more collectibles. Let's get back up to where... Oh! I see log. Get log. Let's get to the really deep portion. That's where we found the unicorn before. You stop for lunch, eating an earth treat grown from your own greenhouses. A watermelon? How did we get a watermelon with us? Nice and sweet, like a more solid potato pod. You munch away, spitting out the seeds. Practice spitting seeds. +2 combat, yeah. You take the challenge seriously, lining up targets and keeping score. Your aim improves. I could just gun for 100 combat, but we're so young. I don't want us to be a true death machine. A nearby pond has dammed up and washed out the path here. The path continues on the other side. Bravely jump over it. God, we get so many cards and challenges. This isn't a red challenge, so that's just a 2. Make it a 3, does that... Yeah, we'll take the 3 of a kind. I have all these gem cards. They're really good, actually. 1, sorry, 2, 3, 3. I go that way. 4. It'd be nice if I could put another 2 on this side. We'll use that one up. Zero. I don't have anything that's gonna match the 5. The 5. Never mind, I do have something that will match the 5. And that's a 6 over there. But if I go like this... That does give me a nice straight. Aw. Nothing exciting. You bravely fall... Oh, +5 stress. You bravely fall and get wet. You flounder towards the other side, soaked but victorious. Oh, it'd be really nice if I could get one of those events that reduces my stress out. Please reduce my stress. You walk into a clearing and immediately stop in your tracks. There's a Unisaur here! You've seen them before, but they still fill you with a sense of awe. Be as quiet as possible. Alright, so 6, 6. No, wait. 2, 1, 1. Yeah, that's just gonna be the cleanest option I have there. 6, 6, 0, 2. Yeah! That's probably the best use I can get out of that. Really need to get rid of those playing sports ball cards. 6. I use 1 gem card, then it stays a 6, that turns into a 6. Means I actually get a better score from that than this, right? Yeah, just barely, but still. Win. Yeah, we even get the kudos. +1 perception. We're at 30. +1 to animals. As you settle to watch it from behind a strand of mush trees, the Unisaur looks up towards you, startled by your movement. You try to hold perfectly still and quiet your breath. After a tense moment, it goes back to its business. First, it sniffs out a good tree and rubs the scent glands in its neck against it thoroughly. Then it pees. Oh, well, we've done this before. +1 more to animals, and -30 stress. Gives us 2 more things we can do. Hey, look, another red Xeno egg. Oh, I guess this is actually a different season, isn't it? Yes, this is something else we've done before. Just a chance to get more stat ups. So, no, we should... Well, this is a 4, 3, 2... No! Darn it! I keep forgetting about the +1 to gem cards because it doesn't show up in my hand. 2, 2... Yeah, let's just get that out of the way. Make it go away. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, 6, 6. Put a wild in there, 4 and 4. Then we get 2. Ah, no, this is a 5. Wait, no, that means we can do that instead. Yeah, that gives me a 4 cards. Let's just assume that's enough. Doing math with the wild card is just harder than I want to be working. Plus 5 stress. No. There it is. You not belong. Da, 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 da. We're through. Another red Xeno egg. I have so many presents for Anemone. Oh, what's all the way back here? Oh, this is way back. Okay, what's this? You come across a cluster of mush trees. They're not fully grown yet. Oh, yeah. Give them a friendly pat. +1 to animals, +1 to perception. New perk. I like collectibles. All collectibles glow. That seems super helpful. Thank you for that. Oh, looks like this can be our last one. Geoponic engineers, you don't want to get sent back home. 6. Next one. Let's just do back. That gives me 4, 4, 4, 4. Gives me a 4 card straight. I'll take it. So that's a 7. 6. 6. 5. So I could get the 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's better than getting the 6 and the 6 together. That's 39, that's 38, so 39 should be back. Ugh. Never there! Another +1 perception. 2 worn out, gotta go home. You're back! +2 more bravery, +1 perception. We're at 51 bravery, we need 15 more to get the next level in that. Oh! We stressed ourselves out just in time for actual Vertumnalia! It's time for the 3rd annual Vertumnalia Festival. Gather with your family in the Colony Square. Everyone takes a seat as Governor Udicott approaches the stage. She folds her hands and serenely addresses the crowd. What a pleasure to address you all today as your governor, she says, looking as pleased as she ever does. In under 3 years, we've built a colony of which we can be truly proud. While we've suffered hardships and losses, we remain standing. As always, looking toward the future, we are building together. Let's use this Midsummer Festival as a time to reflect on our many blessings, Udicott continues. Fresh water, good food, healthy children, and a strong community. Udicott bows her head. First, let us remember Professor Halitosis, who guided our children and kept our engines running for so many years. Chief Engineer Instance will be filling in, with help from our ship's AI Congruence, until someone can take up the mantle that rested so easily on Hal's broad shoulders. We also recognize the passing of our dear friend, Chief Surveyor Melatonin. Known for his gentle nature and his curious spirit, Tonin is survived by his daughter, Aspartame. Oh, that's what Tammy's full name is. In the crowd, Tammy sniffles loudly. In his place, we welcome our youngest council member ever, Utopia, representing Expeditions. Udicott invites the rest of the council to stand and be recognized among the crowd, including your mom, who huffs in annoyance. When the applause dies down and the council sits, Utopia remains standing. Actually, Auntie Udicott, y'all mind if I just make a quick announcement? I think anytime I try to say anything with Utopia, I'm just going to have to start with a y'all, because that's going to be the only way I can get into her voice. Udicott nods and Utopia clears her throat. Y'all, I just wanted to say thanks to y'all for trusting me with this job, she says, her clear voice ringing out over the crowd. A cheer rises from Expeditions, and she motions for them to quiet down. Uncle Tonin's left some big shoes to fill, and, well, I'm going to give it my best. We're fixing to get to the bottom of what we'll call the shimmer. The sniffles folks have been getting during the pollen, Utopia continues. Until we do, please keep on wearing your masks when the pollen is thick. Let the doc know if you're under the weather. I don't think I have a very good southern accent, so my apologies. She bends down to hug the governor as she leaves the stage. Thank you, Utopia, Udicott says warmly, and thank you to the rest of the council for their service. Live music starts playing and Udicott smiles. And now it's time for games and feasting. The crowd disperses towards the feasting table. Clearing the area of chairs, the children's competitions can be held. Which will you do this year? Bot-athlon. No, we were almost to 100 rebellion! Tom keeps adding complexity to his bot wrestling game. Last year was the hollow obstacle course, and this year there's an accuracy challenge. Excuse me. Sink three baskets and you can move on to the next stage, Com says, unveiling something with a flourish. A vacubot with a basket tied to its head. It chirps as it stomps back and forth, and the crowd cheers. Immediate +2 friendship with both of them. Awesome. You can ping against Nem and Cal. You notice they're not racing around together. Cal is playing with the vacubot, and Nem is standing next to her brother. You're up first. Start the triathlon! Here, just have a 7 every single round. Sure, I'll take it. I am not going to get anything as far as the straights go with that 7 sitting there. Let's put these two. No, it's still worse. Thankfully, we actually get to have some flexibility when it comes to some of our cards, because we get those 2 extra cards when we start. 6. That's a 5. That's 6 on the other side. Puts another 6 there. Yeah, looks like about... Yeah, that even got us the kudos. +1 kudos, +2 toughness. You thought the accuracy portion would be harder. Those vacubots can be fast when they're on a mission. This one seems to get bored waiting for you to complete the obstacle course, so by the time you line up to take your shots with the sports ball, it stopped running around and is taken to carefully vacuuming the dirt under its feet. Another Botathlon champion, and we gain the popular status, so we get more kudos. You easily sink your baskets and move on to the wrestling competition and win by a huge margin. Nem pouts and stomps over to Com, yelling that it wasn't fair that you got it easy. She refuses to speak to you until Com sits you both down and makes shake hands, pointing out that Nem also got hit by 5 hollow obstacles and couldn't have won anyways. Nem begrudgingly accepts your win. I feel you, kiddo. It's okay. After the festivities, you take time off for a much-needed, very relaxing break. Your dad sets up a slip-and-slide through the colony square, and everyone takes turns sliding on their stomachs and spraying water at each other. It's a lot of fun. You can feel your worries floating away in the hot dust suns. So, definitely missed out on popular last time. Not even sure I want to try and take advantage of it, though. It's kind of... It's just awkward with what we've been doing, I guess. Hold this to your head now, darling, you hear as you enter the garden looking for Cal. It'll help with the swelling. Cal is sitting with his mother, Auntie Tira, who kneels beside him holding an ice pack to his head. Cal's eyes are a little puffy. He rubs them and sniffs as you approach. Hello, Vissa, Tira greets you with a kind smile. Don't worry. Recalcitrant... Oh my god. Thank you for going by Cal. Recalcitrance just took a tumble off of something he shouldn't have been climbing. Mom, Cal complains. It wasn't that bad. Are you gonna be okay? That sounds like something he'd do. Cal shrugs. I climbed it before and it was fine, he says, not disagreeing with you. It was slippery from the irrigation misters, that's all. Mom always knows how to make it better, he says with a boyish smile, even if I'm old enough to take care of myself. My brave boy, Tira says, stroking his hair. Thanks for humoring me. She looks over to you. Don't let him show off for you, Vissa. Ground-based feats of bravery only, for the rest of the day. Cal whines and wrinkles his nose. Cal's strength of 4 red, yeah! Tira laughs and wraps him in a big motherly hug, rocking him back and forth. Despite his protests, Cal's eyes close in happiness. He really loves his mom. And yeah, that's us getting to 20 friendship with Cal. Again, so I talked about this in a previous episode. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about how it ties... Even if you don't realize the numbers going into when these events are happening, you still you still probably realize that you're getting something for talking to these people, for doing something for them with them. So you want to be triggering the events, and when you find characters that give you better, that are along the same track as you, such as Anemone, you go along the same track as them, talking to them, and getting more events with them. It ties your friendship with that character and your connection with them into the mechanics of the game, which is really good. 1 second, I need to go set something to start going to YouTube. I've been... Wait, no, I don't want to do that. 1, it's not done, and 2, I'm gonna kill the stream if I do that. So, we'll wait. Tangent is watching a construction crew... Tangent is watching a construction crew build scaffolding for the new engineering pavilion. They're using mushwood, which is so light that one person can easily lift a 10-meter long pole in a second into place. She points towards them. Human beings are so great, don't you think? Before we landed, this was all just dirty jungle. Now it's civilization. I've been learning about adaptability in writing in biology class. The book says it's what sets us apart from the animals. Like, we don't need fur because we can make warm clothes, and if it's too hot, we can make air conditioners instead. Maybe the animals have neat adaptations. Maybe the animals have neat adaptations. Tangent rolls her eyes at you. Maybe, but even if they do, I haven't seen any sign of intelligent life here. It's just those big, xenofauna. Some animals here are smart and friendly. I haven't met anything overly friendly. Humans rule, Xenos drool, says Tang. That's a weird line coming from you. Literally. If there's intelligent life here, well, why didn't we see any cities when we landed? She scoffs. Checkmate, aliens. This is such a condescending, petty attitude. Together, you watch as the foreman puts the blueprints for the scaffolding onto the floating screen of her holopalm and raises it to the scaffolding to check her progress. Check their progress. I'd like to see an alien do that, Tang says primly. Humans look defenseless and weak, but we're the strongest species in the galaxy. Who else can literally bend reality to their will? Not a stupid alien, that's for sure. She puts one finger to her chin. I'm living proof that humanity is greater than our biology, she says. All of us are, really, with our genetic enhancements. We're the next step in humanity's evolution from great ape to galactic super species. Sure. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you, but I'm definitely not enthusiastically agreeing either. So we could go out and finish more things out there, but we did get the perception up. God, what do we want to do? What can we do if we go to the greenhouse? Is it just shovel dirt? It's just shovel dirt. Which gives us toughness, kudos, stress. Oh, rough on the stress too, but good on the toughness. I feel like toughness in combat is basically what I should be working on if I want the super defender. So sure, we'll earn some kudos shoveling dirt. No. Vissa's got a bestie she hasn't seen in a while. Let's go spend some time with Tammy. Babysitting. A stomach bug is going through the crush right now, and everyone is absolutely miserable. You and Tammy have both missed the worst of it, but Auntie's sedent and a majority of the kids are taking it pretty rough. Tammy is cleaning up a vomit incident by the holoprojector while you strip the affected kids and get them into the bath. You come out with a bundle of soiled clothes and trade off with Tammy, who gives you the mop and bucket to take back to the laundry room while she finishes up with the kids. After so long working together, especially during this latest crisis, you're getting pretty good at working as a team. Auntie Seaton pops her head into the crush to check on you. There are broken capillaries under her eyes and her greasy hair is up in a bonnet, but she still gives you a tired smile. Aww, that's a rough time. You're a hero, she says. Thank you so much for talking to the kids for me. You look down at the mop and bucket and dirty clothes in your hand. Does she think you did it all by yourself? Tammy did most of it. Not me. Oh no, loyalty, no! Auntie Seaton laughs. You're both doing great, she says. Please tell Tammy I'm very grateful for your help. She leaves, but not before sending you both some kudos. Tammy comes out holding one of the younger kids wrapped in a towel, and the two older ones weaving tiredly behind her in robes. She's starting to look tired. I'm going to put these little cakey to bed, she says. I should spray down the floor with some antiseptic too, and then I'll sterilize the bathtub, then... Well, I guess we'll need to sterilize the bottles again. Boil and cool some more water, and then the laundry will be done. Tammy, no collapsing. Tammy puts on a determined smile. It's okay, she says. It's my job, right? We all need to do our best, and well, I am. That's what people need me to be right now. That's all. Take care of yourself, please. Tammy's nose goes pink, like her hair. Oh, Vissa, she laughs. Don't worry, I do. Just not when someone needs me. Takes the kids into the quiet room for their nap. That's not how that works, Tammy! That's not how that works. That becomes a social card, so that would give me a 6 social. 5, 4, 3, 2... Oh no, this isn't a 6. But why aren't these acting as a straight? There it is. Oh! Plus 4 empathy, plus 14 kudos. Hey, look at us actually having some kudos in our pocket. Still nowhere near enough to do anything with. I think I kind of want to just spend... I kind of want to do some things that we don't normally do. So let's go shovel some dirt. Their toughness is at 40. I'd like to get that a little higher. It's your first day in the glorious world of agricultural soil conveyance. Oh boy. Good morning. Good morning, Vissa. Looks like you're working for your old lady. I hope you don't expect me to go easy on you just because you're my daughter. She walks you around the geoponics wing and points out where everything is. Your job is to move sod, compost, plants, garden waste, and equipment from one place to another. Get comfortable with this, she says, Get comfortable with this, she says, pushing a squeaky, old-fashioned wheelbarrow towards you. Any questions before you start moving that dirt? Don't we have machines for this? Where do I move it again? Why not use hydroponics? Let's get to work. Let's do it! 10 stress, 2 toughness. Your arms start to ache after the first half hour of work, but you keep going. By the end of the month, you feel utterly drained and exhausted. And, good somehow, you can feel your muscles growing already. So it gave me extra stress, but it did also give me an extra proc on the bonus, so we'll take it. 6, 5... I want to do that. Then... yeah, that is better. Haha, a time when unchangeable is useful. Plus 12 kudos, plus 6 toughness. Oh my lord. Okay. Get that toughness up way faster than I thought. Oh. Oh, that makes it so much easier to see. Oh, thank you. We don't have a use for bobber fruit, so... Cal. Cal is sitting on the garden fence, his feet tucked into the slats, tapping away at his holoscreen. School's way more interesting when you can actually see how it matters, he says. Your mom says I can do more stuff on the farm if I learn about crop rotation and stuff. He frowns at his holoscreen. There's more math than I thought there'd be. I found something you might like. You like bobber fruit. Food! Cal grabs the fruit out of your hands, then remembers his manners. He gives you a big hug. Thanks, Vissa. I'm starving. How did you know? I call it a good guess. Do I have any medicinal herbs for you? I do. And then I have an egg for an anemone. Here, I got something for you. No, wrong card. Red card. Wait, what did I give? No, I didn't give... Did I get... Oh my god, did I give Cal something? What happened? Yes, I gave him something. What did I give him? Did I give him Dis's medicinal roots? No? Okay. Okay, good. I think everything's fine then. What was I going to do? Right! Anemone wanted to do something with me. There we go. That's the thing. Oh lord. Want to train together? Getting your butt kicked. Yeah, we'll take another red 5. You used to be able to go mano a mano with Mem, but she's been training hard. Get your butt kicked all over the sports ball pitch. Plus 2 toughness and plus 2 friendship. That puts us at how high? 66. Very nice. She leans over you while you're lying on the floor, completely gassed. You okay? She laughs. I didn't go too hard, right? I have super strength. How are you beating me? Okay, we're at 85. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and actually leave town. I want to get more collectibles. I won't lie, I also kind of just want the bravery bonus. Turns out I like bravery as a stat. So, sue me. So we're just gonna go along the routes that we went before, just looking to see if there are any collectibles that respawned. Right, they're so much easier to spot now. I thought they were supposed to respawn between seasons. Looks like maybe I got that wrong. Well, at least we can go real deep again. Or, okay, no, this just loops back. Okay. Oh, that's alright. You're minding your own business when you stumble into... There's something here, something invisible that makes the hairs on your arms stand on end, like an electric aura. As you walk forward, it begins to feel like something nipping at your ankles. When you look down, there's nothing there. You back away, the sensation stops. You move forward. Oh, it's worse! The feeling is like tiny electric bites, and is growing more intense. Some kind of microscopic gnats? An electric field of some sort? It hurts, but maybe you can find a way to avoid it and get through this area. Perceive it. Two, 0. It's a 7, 6. Do I have anything that becomes a 5? Only with some help. Which already gets us to goal. Things aren't exactly difficult here. Well, that's actually a 5. What is better? This or this? Both 39s? Okay, well that tells me that that's the right thing to do. Ah! I'll never get kudos! +1 perception, +5 stress. No! By trial and error and a little intuition, you find a route through whatever it is. The shock seems strongest near some low-lying fractal palms. You can hear a humming from the palms and decide it must be some kind of natural electric field, maybe to ward off animals like you. No! We only got to do one thing. Oh well, we also get the +2 bravery, +1 perception. Can't complain too much. But that's good to know, that we're only going to get our collectibles outside once a year. I thought it sounded too good, but I wanted to double check. My eyes were scanning for collectibles, not for anyone wanting to talk to me. Okay, let's go relax with Tammy. Relax in the lounge. Nothing special. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Get that out of my deck. Late wet. Tammy! You find Tammy in the common quarters. She's heavily absorbed in cleaning, bouncing on a chair dust high up on the walls. No, Tammy, careful! You always wondered who did all the really thankless cleaning around the colony, and apparently the answer is Tammy. That sounds about right. Tammy looks down at you as you approach. She gestures and turns off her hear speak. Is this... Yeah, we just got to 50 friendship with Tammy. Oh, hello, Vissa, she says, pushing her bangs off her face with a sweaty, harried smile. She's clearly been at this for a while. I was just getting some cleaning done. Nothing like a shiny, clean room to take your mind off things, right? She grimaces, then seems to remember herself and covers it with a giggle. It feels forced. Is something wrong? What? Oh no, of course not, Tammy assures you. She hops down off the chair and gives you a brief little squeeze. Gosh, that's so nice of you to ask. You fix Tammy with a look and her smile falters. I mean, it's nothing, she says. I just, I overheard something I probably shouldn't have. She says, looking down at the ground. When I was getting something from the pantry, I overheard some of the adults in the kitchen talking about how the trippet stalks from the last harvest all had some, weird mold on them. And they had to throw out almost all of them. Tugs on her ear, miserable. If we ever run out of food, well... Emma clenches her fist in her skirt. I wish I didn't have to hear about all the bad things. Why can't things just be good and nice and not so scary all the time? Grown-ups have things under control, but it is scary and dangerous out there. Oh, that's hard. I wish that there was an option from I'll take care of things. I want to be realistic. Tammy steps back from you, her eyes going wide. This is definitely a matter of... Tammy's dad died. Tammy almost died. If there's anybody where the realness of this situation comes into play, especially for Vissa, it's going to be Tammy. You went last minute out there. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. You leave Tammy in the common area, continuing to avoid thinking about her fears through stress cleaning. I'm sorry. Food isn't that bad, is it? via the notice board. It didn't go any more down than the last time we checked, so that sounds okay. And hey, our dad did find a new crop, so there's that. Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy. God, I actually really like the idea of getting our toughness higher. So let's go do that. Also, shovel dirt gets us +3, got us +6 when we did it right. If I remember correctly, sports ball actually kind of prioritized bravery, although getting bravery up to its next one would be good too. So maybe I should just be playing sports ball. +2 bravery, +1 toughness. Yeah, it's not the cleanest solution, but I think I'll do it. You and Em have a competition to see who can get the most goals with their eyes closed. You managed to squeak out a win against her. She pouts a little, but you can tell she's proud of you. Get to work. Oh, we don't want to put that where it becomes a 2. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 0, 5. Yeah, give me that 10 card, that 5 card straight. Beautiful. +4 bravery, +2 toughness. Forgot just how good that was at raising bravery. Late wit goes into glow, which means something bad's probably gonna happen. Oh good, we get to end our stream after a glow. Great! So finding something as pretty as the glittering glow crystals, that's awesome. That's a nice thing for, you know, exploring during the danger time. But we can go take a card out of our deck. But what I wanted to comment on is that it's also the strongest collectible. You redraw your full hand. That's relevant because things keep happening. I want to get rid of this 0. But man, this card just is so awkward. I gotta get rid of it. Man, we are supremely red heavy now. Really says something about how little time we've been spending doing things with Tammy. But, play sports ball! And it's the same thing we got last time. Okay. That one's locked. I don't mind that at all. That's probably higher than this is. No, that's a 40 versus the 36. Oh, right, we'll take it. Okay. 2 data points form a line and 3 is a pattern. The colony has been high alert all glow, hoping that the creatures from beyond the wall don't return for a 3rd year in a row. Surveyors keep reporting that they're seeing unusual animal activity. Even the plants seem different, they say. And new tracks that must have been left by creatures larger and heavier than you've ever seen. You and the other colonists drill evacuation plans. You're in engineering when you hear the sirens ring through the colony. You cover your ears against the noise and make your way to the nearby classrooms. This is one of the assembly points, so you should be safe there, but it wasn't so safe last year for Professor Hal. What if another creature gets in? Congruence, the new teacher, is just a face on a computer screen. She can't protect anybody. Congruence flickers cheerfully. Please stay calm, children, she says. The defense squad is already en route to the creatures. This should all be over soon. You've been told this before. As the sirens continue, you've faced a choice. Leave. We have to go help. We can go help. We believe in ourselves. You stand up and leave. Tay and Mars stare at you like you have 3 heads. Congruence doesn't try to stop you. Not that she could. She doesn't even have any hands. Gain status heroic. You slow to a walk as you near the outer doors of engineering. Something doesn't feel right. You stop to listen in the dim emergency lighting and hear the metallic popping of something overhead. In the ventilation ducts, your blood goes cold. Monsters! They're here. Animal is at 25. You follow the sounds to a workshop and force yourself to look up through the slats of the vent. You gasp. 2 glistening bug-like eyes peer down at you. No, 4? 6? They blink in syncopated pairs. Then you hear it over the sirens, a soft pinging noise, halfway between a chirp, and a purr. The creature skitters spider-like from one side of the vent to the other. A small, furry tentacle slithers through the slats, searching for the vent release. When it can't find one, it bangs its body against the inside of the vent, denting the metal. That's a smart animal! We could tame it, help it escape with empathy, or attack it. I mean... I mean... I know I always talk up Vissa wanting to kill things, but we could have a friend. We gotta tame it! Like, how do I not? How do I not? Beautiful Vista, no. 3. Let's go that. This is a really awkward card to have locked into place. We'd gone lucky for a little while, but this time not as much. That's gonna be a 5. Well, good chance to use that, I guess. I'm just gonna use this one up. Okay, so if I just go 6, 6, 7, 6. I can't imagine beating that. Yeah, there we go. +2 to animals. Oh my god. +1 skill on challenge win, +1 oh my god, this makes us grow faster. Yes! Definitely going to be using that, because it's not as though we've been needing... we have been over-clearing challenges. Like, I actually stopped paying attention to the numbers necessary because we were clearing so hard. You win it over by reading its body language and slowly building trust. It seems to want to join you, and you hope you'll be allowed to keep it. Look the species up on your holopalm and learn that Vriki, so named for the trills they make, which yours is making now, cuddling against your leg, are neither male nor female, though they do require a mate to reproduce, so it's a they then. You decide to name them... Squidly Peterson's really good. Squidly Peterson's really good. Squidly Peterson. They blink every one of their beady black eyes up at you, none of them in unison. They seem to have no problem with this name. By the way, because I didn't comment, that thing is so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It isn't long before the sirens turn off, ringing 3 short pulses as the all-clear message flashes on your holopalm. You and the other children file out of engineering, and you head back to your quarters. Your parents will want to know that you're safe. You manage to smuggle your new pet Vriki under your jacket and hide under your bed before they arrive. Your dad... Tammy's gonna want to see this. Tammy's gonna want to see this. Your dad gives you a big hug, but your mom slumps into a seat at your small table. It's like they are going specifically for geoponics this time, she mutters. Your dad pets your hair and shushes her. That's not good. That's our food. Tammy was just commenting about food. I'm sure it was just bad luck, Flulubelle, he says. But your mom shakes her head and folds her hands in front of her mouth, staring out at the porthole window at the fields. Well, that sounds very bad. Also, I see something. Start age 13. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That's amazing. That's so good. Oh, we even have some time, so we don't have to wrap up this episode here. But, actually, I am going to go ahead and call it. Just because this seems like a good moment, too. We have a friend, Squidly McPeterson. Oh, this is so good. I'm so happy. This is just wonderful. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. It has a mushroom growing out of its head. I wonder if that's edible. I wonder if it's detachable. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody. Oh my god, I love it.